So this was a very eventful SmackDown, but the one thing I really want to talk about on SmackDown was the Kevin Owens and CM Punk promo. But before we talk about that, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Don't have a bell icon. I did that in reverse, doesn't matter, and let's talk about it. Now this time, I actually took some notes. I didn't take a lot of notes, but I took some notes. Kevin basically running down their history of like, hey, when we was in Ring of Honor, they didn't go like into detail, but they were like, hey, when I was in Ring of Honor, you yelled at me, berated me, embarrassed me in front of all of my colleagues when I was an up-and-comer. You were already a notified, bona fide top star. Do you understand what that could have done to my career, dude? You know what? I've thought about it, looking at this and recounting what all was said. CM Punk didn't say much of anything. Because Kevin made a good point before what I just said of like, so you like to call me like a indie slob when your back is turned and I'm out here, but when I'm right in front of you, you don't want to say it. He was like, oh, I'll say it to your face, and then he never says it to him. The closest thing we got is him at the very end saying that I'll choke your fat ass. That's the closest thing we got to him. But Punk replies, he didn't say anything that interesting, and Kevin comes back with that, starting to reply with a bunch of things like, well, that's one of the reasons I hate you. The other reason I hate you is because I don't like the way you treated my friends. You know, and you think I'm talking about the three. I'm talking about way more than that. It's Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson, AEW. Oh, I'm happy I like that they referenced that, because honestly, yeah, fuck that guy for that. Fuck Punk for that. I have something coming out very soon about Punk and Kenny at some point, who knows. But yeah, they brought up the Brawl for All at All Out, the fallout of Brawl at All Out. I've always wanted to say that on the fucking channel. I've never gotten the chance to say it. And at one point, Kevin was starting to run down all the things that he doesn't like about Punk. Punk looks away, and Kevin just said, "You can look at me." And I'm like, yes, look at him, Punk, look at him. He's mad at you. Look at him. He just screams at him, "Look at me," and I'm like, yes, you better look at him. You better. And he says it again, like, listen, well then, you keep saying like, oh, I'll say it to your face. I'll say it to your face. You haven't said it, so say it. While you're 1 inch away from me, say it. And he says, and Punk says, I'm not afraid to say it. But why would I say it when I'm in, where the fuck were they at? Boston, Massachusetts, with all these fans? It's like, say it, pussy. God damn. You're scared, Punk. You're scared. Say it. But then the one thing I did write down about what Punk said was him calling Kevin a bum. Oh, don't know if that's right. You're scared of the hard work. Anytime that like shit started going, you stopped. You stayed stagnant in the same, and you didn't want to get better. And I'm like, that's not true, I think, but go off. And Kevin ends his part saying like, I regret not punching you in the face 20 years from now, but the reason I've waited 20 years and the reason I'm willing to wait 7 more days to punch you in the face, because I'll get to punch you in the face and take your title in my home country. That is true. I really want Kevin to win. He's not going to, and I'm gonna be very sad, but I really want Kevin to win. And then Punk says, yeah, I'll choke your fat ass, and then does a really cool flip outside the ring. That was kind of nice. I loved this promo segment. I know there's more to be said about it, but I didn't find anything Punk said interesting. I didn't like it. Everything Kevin said, I was in, sitting up in my chair waiting for the next word. I didn't care about what Punk had to say. But that I think is the best segment on this show. Let's get to the actual show though and see what else happened. Alright, so I already recorded this part, but it honestly broke, so I'm just gonna, I don't want to do that again because I'm happy with how my original recording went. That's not happening again. Fucking speed through this, I guess, real quick. Nick Aldis introduces Chelsea Green for the unfortunate news of vacating her championship. Chelsea gives a very beautiful promo talking about I've scratched, clawed, fought, bled, broken for this opportunity, and the fact that you're just going to take it away from me after the SummerSlam you had is crazy, dog. So I'm gonna give you this title, but just understand that until somebody wins this title and actively beats me for this title, this is my title. She gives him the belt, she walks away, but Nick stops her. Hey, the GM in me is telling me that I'm doing the right thing, but the man in me fully agrees with you. You got 30 days, get you a faceplate, gives you a face mask, do whatever you need to do. Cause fuck what medical gotta say. You is still the champion. She starts to pose with the champion. I'm up my seat. Yes. And then Gunther's music hits, and I say, wait, Gunther, she's not retiring. Don't hurt her. And I know Gunther can't do shit about it, but it's just very funny. It's just Chelsea almost vacating her title, vacating her champion. Then you just hear Gunther's music hits. Like, wait, no. But Gunther's just out here for Nick, saying like, hey, yeah, I never got a chance to talk to you about SummerSlam. Fuck was that, dog? What is that about, man? And Gunther says, yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're thinking about it, I added you to Kevin's opportunity. I didn't add Kevin to your opportunity. I did you a favor, bitch. And Chelsea also says, like, I mean, like, honestly, you're telling me to fuck off. I'm the only champion in this ring. You don't got a belt, bitch. And so then Gunther fully steps up to Chelsea. I said, wait, Gunther, please don't do that. And Matt Cardona comes out and brawls with Gunther for a little bit. I'm gonna fix my mic real quick. Wonder what that sounded like. Don't care. And what I like about it is usually it's like, oh, I'm gonna fight you. Oh, I'm gonna fight you. Later tonight when we're in our gear. This is, oh, I'm gonna fight you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Right now. They literally fought in jeans and shoes. I like that. I like that little extra touch. It's like, because usually it's like, I really want to beat your ass, but I gotta wait at least a good hour and a half before I'm able to fight you. So like, yeah, I got time to prepare and gear up. This is like, no, actually, fuck you, dog. I'm gonna kick your ass right now. And for a very split second, I thought Matt was gonna win. I thought Matt had it with a Rough Rider, but Gunther kicks out, barrelbomb, and a very cinched in deep Boston Crab. Very, very good Boston Crab, with Matt immediately tapping and Gunther walking away with the win. Which leaves the Irresistible Forces to come out, wanting the title, with Nia also flexing, quote unquote. Flexing, quote unquote. And like, you already have a broken face, and let me tell you, honey, I made a career of breaking people's faces. And it's like, yeah, that's not a flex. That's actually very dangerous. You shouldn't gloat about that, low key. Tiffany runs out, honestly, not even for the save. Tiffany runs out to get squashed. Tiffany runs out to get jumped, and then is shooshed away. Fuck off, Tiffany. We got a Alexa and Charlotte backstage segment where Charlotte's unsure about Tatum. Alexa's like, oh, but she reminds me of me when I was a little bit younger and a little bit weirder. You know, I'm crazy. No, but you know Tatum. And since you love me, you'll love Tatum. Look at Tatum. And Tatum's just sitting there in a dark ass closet with just shrines and photos of Alexa and Charlotte. Like, yeah, this is our new locker room, guys. You like it? It's like, oh. Yeah, this is wonderful. Yeah, it's very homey, I see. And what I like about it is commentary sold nothing about it. It's like, yeah, it's a nice little place. The door just shuts. Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes have been feuding. It's like, no, talk about that. What was that? What was that? We got Carmelo Hayes versus Baron Corbin. No notes. It was a good. Carmelo matches are always good. Baron Corbin is there, with Corbin getting the win, retaining his champion. Get rid of the champion. If you're gonna have Corbin hold it, get rid of it. It only works with Trick. It doesn't look right with Corbin. Speaking of Trick, Trick comes out with a full entrance. What the fuck? To stare down Baron Corbin, with Yachty also coming back with the Trick stick, going to attack Baron, failing somehow. So Trick said, I'll do it myself then. Trick shot and ran Baron off. So they're going to be feuding for a little bit longer, I guess. And then I realized I didn't take any other notes after the Kevin Owens segment, because I was hyped for that, and then I used all my energy in that segment. Everything else was just there. So we're gonna actually speed through this fucking quickly, because I also need to edit something else, and go to sleep. We got a Finn and Gunther segment when Finn talking to Nick Aldis. I want another chance at the champion, and Gunther saying, fuck you, Finn, pussy. Anyways, Gunther, anyways, Nick, what are we gonna do about my champion opportunity? So they're gonna have a fight later down the line, probably at Saturday night's main event, Gunther and Finn at some point. I don't know. We got the 6-man triple threat tag team match. Yeah, that's right. Between the Tonkins, between Wepa Up, and between the War Raiders. In a very fine multi-man tag match. 3 big men. Honestly, 4 if you count Eric. Eric is a very big man. With the Tongans getting the win. I actually have no notes, nothing, no other comments. Haku looks great with the Tongans. And we got new champions. Actually, that's everything I wanted so far. So, thumbs up. You did good job, boys. You did something right. JC Jane wins the United States champion. Fuck yeah. Yes. I have no notes. Again, good match. The right result. Baron wasn't the right result, but right result, good match. I expected Tiffany and Chelsea split, with Tiffany finally being a heel, because Tiffany's much better as a heel. Let's be honest, guys. She's popular, but she's like Rhea. I have a video coming. I plan on making a video soon where where it's like hot takes. Rhea is much better as a heel. I'll go into full length and details about that, but whatever. But yeah, JC Jane is now your new Women's United States Champion. And my fear is they're still not going to give a fuck. They're still not going to give a fuck about this title. And that's my fear. And then Randy Orton, after not being seen all night, attacks Cody Rhodes before his match between Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. With those two having a segment earlier, bullshit. Sammy complaining, Cody complaining, Jeff Fay win, that type shit. They brawl. Cody and Randy brawl around the arena before Randy gets Cody into the position he was when he first turned heel, between the steps with a chair. And right before he was able to swing the chair against Cody's head to the steps, Cody low blows him. And now he has the chair. Randy is now on the steps. He lifts to hit it, and everybody rushes around him, grabs the chair, throws it away. No, you can't do that. That's too much. And then the show cuts off after that. Very anticlimactic show end. I thought we were going to get something with Sammy. So I kind of was hoping Sammy was going to be more involved in the ending, but fucking well. Overall, I say this is a damn good SmackDown, dog. This is actually a really good SmackDown. Like, only one result I'm not the biggest fan of. That was Corbin winning. I think that's just, I don't like Baron Corbin. I don't. Or I'm not going to say I don't care about Baron Corbin. That's the thing. I don't care. Match I'd tell you to go out of your way to watch. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm not going to tell you to go out of your way to watch the match. Watch the Kevin Owens and CM Punk segment. That's the thing I want you to go out of your way to watch. That and the Chelsea Green promo with Nick. That was also very good. I love that. Do I give it higher? Or keep it about... I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I actually really enjoyed this show. I did. I feel like I feel like a 4 out of 5 is very high, but I really did enjoy this show. I feel like this is a show I'd tell you to go out of your way to watch if you really want to, if you really feel like it. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't. You probably will regret it if you do it, but You never know. I enjoyed it personally. And that will do it for me tonight, boys. So if you like the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload. The next upload you'll be seeing is what if every runner-up in the Money in the Bank won the briefcase. Honestly, I put so much effort to this video. It's taken me, it dead ass take me 3 weeks to finish that video, like straight up. And I'd really appreciate it if y'all watched it. You know what I mean? Share it around a little bit. The music, I make that. Follow the second channel. That'd be nice. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. I love y'all. Take care, everybody. Bye.